Hello, everyone, and welcome to Story Path English, where learning English becomes an exciting adventure. Today, we're diving into a powerful journey, a story, a lesson, and a call to action all in one. This is not just another video. This is your moment to rethink your life, to ignite your passion, and to chase your dreams with everything you've got. The topic today is never give up on your dreams. If you listen closely, this could be the spark that changes your life forever. Let me ask you something. What's your biggest dream? Maybe you want to start your own business, travel the world, or make your family proud. Whatever it is, I'm here to tell you that your dreams are not just fantasies. They're possibilities waiting for you to make them real. But here's the truth. Dreams don't come true by wishing. They come true through hard work, courage, and a mindset that refuses to quit. Many people give up on their dreams because life gets tough. They face obstacles, hear doubts from others, or start doubting themselves. But let me tell you something important. Every successful person you admire has faced challenges. The difference? They didn't give up. They kept going even when it was hard. And you can too. In today's video, we're going to explore a story about a young woman named Aisha who faced countless challenges but never stopped chasing her dreams. Through her journey, you'll learn practical lessons to improve your English and your life. You will hear simple, clear English designed for learners at all levels, with key vocabulary explained along the way. Plus, I'll share tips to stay motivated, build confidence, and take action toward your goals. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's start this journey together. Are you ready to change your life? Let's go. Before we dive into Aisha's story, let's go over some key words and phrases you'll hear today. These are useful for English learners and will help you understand the story better. Write them down, repeat them, and try using them in your own sentences later. 1. Dream. Noun, a goal or ambition you want to achieve. Example. Her dream was to become a doctor. 2. Obstacle. Noun, something that makes it difficult to achieve your goal. Example. Money was an obstacle, but she found a way. 3. Perseverance. Noun, continuing to work hard even when things are difficult. Example. His perseverance helped him succeed. 4. Motivation. Noun, the reason or energy to do something. Example. Listening to music gave her motivation to study. 5. Sacrifice. Noun / verb, giving up something important to achieve a bigger goal. Example. She sacrificed her free time to work on her business. 6. Mindset. Noun, the way you think or believe about something. Example. A positive mindset can change your life. 7. Commitment. Noun, a promise to keep working toward a goal. Example. His commitment to learning English was strong. 8. Inspiration. Noun, something or someone that gives you ideas or energy. Example. Her teacher was an inspiration to her. 9. Failure. Noun, not succeeding at something. Example. Failure is a chance to learn and grow. 10. Gratitude. Noun, feeling thankful for what you have. Example. Practicing gratitude makes you happier. Repeat these words after me to practice your pronunciation. Dream, obstacle, perseverance, motivation, sacrifice, mindset, commitment, inspiration, failure, gratitude. Great job. Now, let's use these words in Aisha's story. Once upon a time, in a small village in Kenya, there lived a young girl named Aisha. She was 15 years old, with bright eyes and a heart full of dreams. Aisha's biggest dream was to become a doctor. She wanted to help sick people in her village, where there was only one small clinic and no doctors. But Aisha's life was not easy. Her family was poor, and her parents worked long hours as farmers to feed Aisha and her 3 younger siblings. Every morning, Aisha woke up early to help her mother fetch water from a distant well. The walk took an hour, and the heavy buckets hurt her shoulders. But Aisha never complained. She knew her parents were doing their best, and she felt gratitude for their love. At school, Aisha was a top student. She loved science and dreamed of studying medicine in the city. But there was an obstacle. Her family could not afford to send her to university. The cost of books, uniforms, and travel was too much. One day, Aisha's teacher, Mr. Kamau, noticed her talent. He called her after class and said, "Aisha, you're brilliant. Don't let your circumstances stop you. Your dream can come true if you work hard and stay focused." His words gave Aisha motivation. She decided to find a way to achieve her dream, no matter what. Aisha started studying harder. After school, while her friends played, she stayed in the classroom, reading old science books. She made a sacrifice, giving up fun time to focus on her studies. At night, under a small lantern, she wrote notes and practiced English, knowing it would help her in university. Her commitment was unbreakable. But not everyone believed in Aisha. Some villagers laughed at her dream. "A girl like you, a doctor? Impossible," they said. "Stay in the village and get married." These words hurt Aisha, but she remembered Mr. Kamau's advice. Your mindset matters. Believe in yourself and don't listen to doubters. Aisha decided to prove them wrong. One evening, Aisha's father sat her down. "Aisha," he said, "we're proud of you, but university is expensive. We can't afford it." Aisha felt her heart sink, but she didn't give up. She said, "I'll find a way, Baba. I promise." That night, she lay awake, thinking. She realized that giving up was not an option. Her dream was too important. Comprehension check. 1. What was Aisha's dream? 2. What obstacles did she face? 3. How did Aisha show perseverance? Vocabulary practice. Use dream, obstacle, and perseverance in your own sentences. For example, my dream is to learn English fluently. My biggest obstacle is finding time to study. I show perseverance by practicing every day. Aisha knew she needed a plan. She heard about a scholarship for bright students to study in the city. The scholarship would pay for university, but it was very competitive. Aisha needed to pass a difficult exam in English, math, and science. She also needed to write an essay about her dreams. This was another obstacle, but Aisha saw it as a chance to shine. She started preparing. Every day, she woke up at 5 a.m. to study before helping her mother. She borrowed books from Mr. Kamau and practiced English by reading aloud. She learned new words like determination and ambition. Her motivation came from imagining her future, wearing a white coat, helping patients, and making her parents proud. But life threw more challenges. One day, Aisha's younger brother fell ill. The clinic had no medicine, and Aisha's parents spent their savings to take him to a hospital in the city. This meant even less money for Aisha's education. Aisha felt hopeless for the first time. She thought, maybe the villagers are right. Maybe my dream is impossible. That night, Aisha sat outside, looking at the stars. She remembered a story Mr. Kamal told her about Thomas Edison, who failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Failure is not the end, Mr. Kamal had said. It's a lesson. Aisha decided to treat her challenges as lessons. She told herself, I am capable. I am unstoppable. Aisha found inspiration in her brother's recovery. Seeing him smile again reminded her why she wanted to be a doctor. She doubled her efforts. She joined a study group with other students preparing for the scholarship exam. They encouraged each other, shared notes, and practiced speaking English. Aisha's mindset grew stronger. She stopped focusing on what she didn't have and started being grateful for what she did have: her family, her teacher, and her determination. The day of the exam arrived. Aisha was nervous, but she took a deep breath and said, I can do this. The exam was tough, but Aisha stayed focused. She wrote her essay with passion, explaining how her dream to become a doctor came from her love for her village. When she finished, she felt proud. She had given her all. Weeks later, the results came. Aisha's heart raced as she opened the letter. She had passed the exam and won the scholarship. Tears filled her eyes as she ran to tell her parents. Her mother hugged her tightly, saying, We always believed in you. Her father smiled and said, You've made us so proud. Comprehension check. 1. What new obstacles did Aisha face? 2. How did she find inspiration to keep going? 3. What role did her study group play? Vocabulary practice. Use motivation, sacrifice, and inspiration in sentences. For example, my motivation to learn English comes from my dream to travel. I sacrifice time watching TV to study. My teacher is my inspiration. Aisha moved to the city to start university. It was a big change. The city was loud and busy, and Aisha felt like a small fish in a big ocean. Her classes were in English, and the medical terms were hard to understand. Sometimes she felt like giving up, but she remembered her commitment to her dream. She thought of her village, her family, and all the people who needed her help. Aisha created a routine. She studied for 3 hours every night, made flashcards for new words, and asked her professors for help. She also joined a volunteer group at a local hospital where she saw doctors saving lives. This gave her inspiration. She thought, one day that will be me. But university wasn't just about studying. Aisha faced new challenges. Some students laughed at her village accent. Others said she didn't belong because she was poor. These words hurt, but Aisha remembered her mindset. She told herself, I am here for a reason. I am enough. She kept working hard, and slowly, her classmates began to respect her. One day, Aisha met Dr. Njeri, a kind doctor who mentored her. Dr. Njeri shared her own story. She had grown up poor, faced doubts, but never gave up. She told Aisha, success is not about where you start. It's about where you're going. Dr. Njeri's words gave Aisha motivation. She realized that failure was just a step toward success. Years passed, and Aisha graduated at the top of her class. She returned to her village as Dr. Aisha, the first doctor in her community. She opened a clinic where she treated patients for free. Her parents cried with pride, and the villagers who once doubted her now thanked her. Aisha's dream had come true, not because it was easy, but because she never gave up. Comprehension check. 1. How did Aisha handle challenges at university? 2. Who is Dr. and Jerry? And how did she help Aisha? 3. What did Aisha do after graduating? Vocabulary practice. Use commitment, failure, and gratitude in sentences. For example, my commitment to my goals keeps me focused. Failure teaches me to try again. I feel gratitude for my family's support. Aisha's story teaches us powerful lessons about never giving up on our dreams. Let's break them down. 1. Believe in yourself. Aisha faced doubters, but she believed in her potential. You must do the same. When negative thoughts come, say, I am capable. I am enough. Your mindset shapes your future. 2. Take small steps. Aisha didn't achieve her dream overnight. She studied daily, made sacrifices, and stayed consistent. Start with small actions, like learning 5 English words a day, and watch them add up. 3. Embrace failure. Aisha saw challenges as lessons, not the end. When you fail, ask, what can I learn? Every failure is a step toward success. 4. Find inspiration. Aisha found motivation from her teacher, her brother, and Dr. and Jerry. Surround yourself with positive people who lift you up. Listen to motivational speakers, read inspiring books, and follow successful people. 5. Practice gratitude. Aisha was thankful for her family and her opportunities, even when life was hard. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. Gratitude gives you strength to keep going. 6. Take action. Dreams don't come true by wishing. Aisha worked hard, studied, and prepared. Make a plan for your dream. What's one thing you can do today to get closer? Now, let's practice English with these lessons. Try this activity. Write a short paragraph about your dream. Use at least 3 vocabulary words from today, e.g., dream, perseverance, motivation. Share it with a friend or in the comments below to practice speaking and writing. Let's get personal. Aisha's story isn't just about her. It's about you. Right now, you have a dream inside you. Maybe it's learning English fluently, getting a better job, or starting a new life. Whatever it is, I believe in you. But belief alone isn't enough. You must act. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture your dream life. See yourself achieving your goals, living in your dream house, or making your family proud. Feel the joy, the pride, the freedom. Now open your eyes. That life is possible, but it starts with a decision, the decision to never give up. Here's your challenge. Starting today, do one thing to move closer to your dream. If you want to improve your English, learn 5 new words. If you want a new job, update your resume. If you want to start a business, write down your ideas. Small steps lead to big results. And don't let fear stop you. Fear of failure, fear of what others think, fear of not being good enough. These are just thoughts. You control your mind. When fear comes, say, I'm stronger than this. I am unstoppable. Surround yourself with winners. Find people who inspire you, who push you to be better, and be your own cheerleader. Look in the mirror and say, I am proud of myself. I am working hard, and I will succeed. Repeat this every day. Your mind believes what you tell it. Finally, practice gratitude. Every night, write down one thing you did to get closer to your dream and one thing you're thankful for. This keeps you focused and hopeful. The world is waiting for you to shine. Your dream is waiting for you to make it real. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Work hard, stay focused, and never give up. You are unstoppable. Thank you for joining me on Story Path English. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Leave a comment below. What's your dream? And what's one step you'll take today? Let's keep learning and growing together. See you next time.